Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am sharing with you a clean beauty makeup look. It's very simple. I wanted to share with you all my experience with shopping for these products and also trying these products. Some of the videos that you have seen me upload recently have been pre-recorded, so I haven't been able to talk to you about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I kind of feel like I made all of these purchases and it took forever to get here, and then suddenly we are all about brand accountability, and some of the news and the numbers that are coming from some of these brands are very problematic. I don't know all about all of the brands that are featured within this video because I don't know if they've all released their pull up or shut up numbers, or I haven't really even looked at them all that well. I just know that one brand that I do own is under hot water, so I didn't really highlight it within the video. Just so you know, racism is a deal breaker for me. I support the Black Lives Matter movement. I was actually looking at my birth chart not so long ago. Sorry, it's really hot in here, and I have a really high sense of justice, so any injustice is, you know, just not good. I don't have a tolerance for unfairness, inequality, or, you know, just racism. It's not my jam. Some of these ranges, some of these brands may be in hot water as well, but I did just want to, within the video, share with you all some tidbits about how I went about purchasing these products and whether or not I encountered any issues. So yeah, I hope you all stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's get to the video. We're gonna start with a primer, and I have the BiteBeauty Changemaker Skin Optimizing Primer with Maqui Berry. So this is the packaging here. You should know, oh crap, sorry, I have the fan on. Okay, so take two. I'm going to discuss the products I recently hauled in a little bit more detail. I feel like when I did the haul, I was more interested in sharing with you all what I purchased, and I didn't really talk about the purchasing experience. I do know that there are some brands here that are under hot water. We're gonna talk about the products anyway because, you know, I bought them and I want to share them. So BiteBeauty, I don't know exactly how they've responded, but again, this is a clean beauty product. This is for normal to oily skin. You should know that we are in the middle of a heat wave, and you should also know that I have been playing with this foundation for about a week or two, and I've really been enjoying it. It wasn't until recently that I have been pairing it with the primer. Before then, I was just applying the foundation with my skincare products, and I really enjoyed it. Now, let's chat about the foundation. So, I got color matched, I think it was by going to the Sephora website, and then it gave me this option. Initially, when I did the haul, I thought that this was way too dark, but it is not. I do want you to know that this has 31 shades. I am the shade M90, and I still have it in the box. I don't know what it is with me, but I will keep things in the box for as long as possible. And I dropped them as well. 31 shades of this foundation, and I think that this is a 2020 release, so 31 shades is pretty good considering that this foundation by Becca has 23 shades, and this is not a clean beauty product. She is on sale at Sephora. All of the shades are. So I'm not sure how long that is going to last, but I am almost empty with this. I am not going to purchase despite it being on sale, because I do have this and I would like to give this a lot more use. And then my other foundation that I have used before is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin, which I recently repurchased. This has 39 shades available for you to purchase. And then the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, which I have here. This has 49 shades, so a very, very inclusive range from Makeup Forever. I feel like for this being a new foundation, this has a lot of options available, whereas the Becca Skin Love from my collection at least has the poorest shade range. Let's actually look up the Ilia one, which I did purchase. Ilia. This one has 17. That one could get a little better as far as, you know, those clean skincare ranges. I have been using the Bite Changemaker Supercharged Micellar foundation with my ColourPop beauty sponge, and I've been liking this combo a lot, so I'm gonna apply that. As far as coverage, I definitely think that it is not as high as the Becca and the Makeup Forever foundation, but I have been just kind of leaning towards less coverage. And yeah, just less coverage. I feel like I gravitate towards less coverage, especially during the warmer summer months. But I am liking this foundation, and I have liked it. That was Toby, not me, promise. And yeah, I have noticed that there is some creasing along the folds of the nose, but I have been suffering from allergies as well, so sometimes I'll kind of, you know, sneeze. For concealer, I picked up the Kosas Revealer Concealer in the shade 4. I typically use, or have been using recently, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this offers 32 shades, I believe. The Kosis concealer comes in 15 shades, and I definitely had some issues with shopping for this, seeing as the reviews were telling me that this was leaning too yellow, and from experience, yes, it is quite yellow. This is definitely a medium coverage concealer, whereas this is like super duper full coverage concealer, so it has taken me a lot of getting used to. Even the ColourPop concealer has a little bit more coverage. This does not offer me as much coverage as those do, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. Feel like if I get any darker or if I tan any more, I might need a darker shade. And let's see, shade number 4 is light with golden undertones. So yeah, I'm gonna apply that, set it with my ColourPop beauty sponge, and then I'm gonna use the BiteBeauty Changemaker Flexible Coverage Pressed Powder. I picked up the shade medium. I have not played with this at all, so I'm gonna use this as an under eye setting powder instead of the Hourglass Veil Mineral Translucent Powder, because that is not clean beauty. I hadn't used this powder before, and I really like it as a setting powder so far. Definitely not brightening. I like it. There is a little bit of pickup or kick up when I get it with the brush, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I have the shade M1, which is warm peachy undertones for medium skin tones. And then we have shade number 2 with cool undertones for medium skin tones. And yeah, I think I might, for a full face, I might be like tan 1. Or maybe this might just work out for me. I'll have to keep on giving this a go. But so far for a under eye setting powder, it's working out just fine. For brows, I am going to use the Rowan Beauty VowBrow in the shade Dark. This comes in 3 shades. We have medium, dark, and light. And again, this is a clean beauty brand and she retails for $26. I used this once and I wasn't wowed. You know, I'm not telling you to like go out there and buy this because it's the best brow pencil. It's clean beauty. So, okay, so I did my brows and you know, it's a brow pencil for $26 when I pay like what, $5, $6, $7, $8 for my ColourPop. I feel like if you are if you're into like clean beauty and that's your jam, this is a great option for you. But if you are not, ColourPop makes a great brow pencil for about $20 less. I'm gonna do bronzer next. So I'm using the Kosas Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. I have yet to use this and I am very excited. This is just beautiful, beautiful packaging. And yeah, this does smell. This smell is so weird. I'm gonna use a clean Sigma brush. It's definitely pretty. It's a very pretty shade. Okay, so I like this bronzer. I haven't used like a shimmery bronzer in a very long time, but I really like it. I will be sure to maybe put an update up, or yeah, maybe an update down in the bottom bar to let you know how I feel if my opinions on this bronzer change. I am going to be using this as an eyeshadow since I don't have a clean beauty eyeshadow palette. So let's do that. And I'm just gonna take a Morphe M433 brush and I'm going to just kind of diffuse that all over the lid space. So I am going to do my lashes off camera. My current favorite mascara brand is in hot water, and so I'm gonna do my lashes off camera and then I'll be right back so that we can do blush. Okay, so I did my lashes off camera. I'm gonna go in with blush and I'm gonna use the Tower 28 Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balm in Magic Hour. So you can use this on cheeks and lips. I'm gonna use it on my cheeks. I'm gonna go in and use it with my fingers. I have yet to use this. She's a little bit sweaty because it's really hot. Probably used too much. Okay, and for lips, I'm going to kind of just wipe off the foundation if I have any on the lips. For lips, I have been using this, and this is the Tower 28 ShineOn Lip Jelly in the shade Chill. No highlighter today because I did not purchase a highlighter, a clean beauty highlighter. Let me know if you have a favorite one in the comment section down below. Alright, and this is the final look. This is just a very basic, kind of everyday makeup look using all clean beauty products that I was able to purchase on some of the brand's individual sites as well as Sephora. Before I close out this video, I just want to talk about the products a little bit further. Really like the foundation. I think it's medium coverage and you can definitely build her up. I like the amount of shades available. 31 is pretty large. Definitely better than 17 or 23 or 21 shades, so I really like it. It's very lightweight. The concealer, I would definitely either test or go into a Sephora and have a look at the shades before you purchase, as the shade range is limited and she does lean a little bit yellow. Medium coverage for sure. Bronzer, she definitely leans a little bit on the warm side and I like it. I liked the powder as well for under eye. Like the blush. Love the lip. Brows, unless you really are into clean beauty, would I recommend this, but if you are, you know, not into clean beauty, I am not going to suggest that you run out and buy this ASAP. It's a brow pencil and it's a little bit dry for me. I am going to try and film another video using more of the clean beauty products that I did purchase in the future. Sorry if I look a little shiny, it's just really hot in here under these lights. I also want to look into clean black owned beauty brands or look into clean beauty brands that offer a larger shade range. Being a person of color, I feel like I haven't purchased a lot of clean beauty products because I don't feel all that represented, to be honest, not just within their shade range availability, but also within their social media platforms and their campaigns. But I wanted to give it a go just because, you know, like I mentioned in my haul video, I've been eating at home. I haven't been going out. I haven't been eating fast food. I feel great. I work out every day, so I wanted to try out and test out some clean makeup. I have also been watching a lot of makeup tutorials using black owned beauty brands just to see how much of what I own is black owned, and to be honest, it's minimal. I feel like the only thing I own that is black owned is like my Brio Gio hair products. I feel like all of this is systemic. Companies are, you know, allowing us to learn more about who they hire and who they don't. So everybody's eyes are just, you know, being opened. So it's definitely something that is worth learning, and for these companies it is worth changing. It is a great time to be alive because with everybody sharing all of this information, we're all learning and we're all kind of broadening our horizon. So not only are we asking for change, I am hoping that these companies really implement that change. That is all I have for today's video. I hope that you are all staying safe. Thank you all so much for spending some time with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. That's Toby still. But recently saw me